Okay, now it's no secret that Sheets and Backs backed you, right?
Yes.
For the main event. How did that deal come about? Were you with them before?
No, I had a few buddies with Sheets and Backs before, and I was always on my own forever. Right. But this was my first year at the World Series, and thousands of players, the variance is so high, so I didn't feel like losing like another 6 years, 70,000 out at the World Series. So I asked my friend Tony if they're looking for more players, and he put in a good word for me, and they looked at my results. And I had really good results, and it went from there.
Well, that worked out.
Yeah.
I bet they're stoked.
Yeah, they're pretty happy.
All right, well, you caught some breaks at that final table.
Yes.
You had pocket trays against Jeff Schulman's jacks.
Yes.
You busted him. No, you didn't bust him, right?
No, I put a good dent in his stack.
Right, though. Okay. And then you had pocket deuces against Antoine South's pocket queens, right? How do you respond to the criticism when people say, oh, it was only luck?
I mean, everyone has their opinions, and I won't take anything away from that.
Sure.
But, like, if I was stuck in the same situations, I would have still made the same plays. I mean, Schulman, the move that I had about 18 big blinds, and I would have chipped up about 25%. And I did that a lot. They didn't show any of the other all-ins I played. Like,
of course not, right?
I chipped up, like, other 4 times without calls, and that's, like, 100% right there. And there was similar hands just like that when it was 5-handed, and I had a lot of fold equity involved, and it was he had the stack where it would hurt his stack to call off. So, jacks, I mean, there's 12 ways to make ace king, 12 ways to make ace queen, and there's, 3 ways to make aces kings, and 3 ways to make aces, 3 ways to make kings, so on. Right. And I think a lot of the smaller pocket pairs he folds, and, he still had a pretty decent range with, like, a lot of other hands. So a lot of it was math, and, I mean, it sucks when they wake up with hands and, you show threes against jacks, and everyone thinks you get lucky, but that's how it is. So
you're more of a math player, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because, I hear you're either a field player, you're a math player.
Yeah, I mean, it's different. Like, it was 5-handed at the time, and, it's not like I just ram and jam any pocket pair. Like, I folded 10s and jacks a few times in the final table or in the final 18, so it's just all different spots, and, you got to pick your spots. Okay,
what's more nerve-wracking? Heads up with Darvin Moon or going on the late night show with Letterman?
It's a tough one. I mean, when Darvin had my back insole, that was pretty nerve-wracking. I don't know what I would have done if I would have lost that match. But David Letterman was the same way. I'm not I'm not too good in front of the cameras and all that.
You're great in front of the camera.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and you'll only get better. You're great. So were you, like, shaking backstage, like, when it's almost time to go out?
It's pretty cold back there, so I don't know. It was different. And plus, they gave me, like, a shirt, like, twice my size, so that was just
That's funny. What do you think the biggest misconception about being on a late night show is? Because most people don't know really what goes into it.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of the first time for me. They cut a little bit stuff out, shows, but they don't really prep you at all for the questions. Yeah, you think they would, you know the questions coming. So
I thought that's what they did. Exactly.
No, so I didn't know the questions that were going to be asked.
Wow, that's worse. You kind of want to know when you're going on a show like that.
So you can prepare.
Think about it a little bit.
Yeah, come up with a little funnier answers.
All right, you recently went to Washington D.C., right?
Yes.
In support of online poker and the overturn of the UIGEA bill. Tell me about it.
I went there. I didn't really speak on behalf of Poker Player Alliance. It was more about me and congressmen and senators and with the Poker Player Alliance and, getting the words in. They came with me to the meetings and they spoke about it because they know a little bit more about it. And, I'm still learning on the issue.
Sure.
So I put in a little 2 cents of my own, though, but it was fun meeting everyone.
Right. I did read that PPA executive John Pappas said, he wanted you there as a face.
Yeah.
He said he doesn't have the recognition that the other pros that they have yet, but he's just becoming a face on the scene.
Yes.
Right? And he said he wasn't there to do the hard sell on public policy because you don't know, exactly what they do, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But you're a face in poker now. Do you feel like you can bring something more than the past champs?
I mean, I'm doing my best.
You're doing great, by the way.
So, thank you. But I don't really know how to handle all this. So, I listen to other people that are, much smarter in that department than me. So, I do what it's asked of me, and hopefully poker does grow.
I think you're the best so far.
Thank you.
Okay. Does any of the fame or the instant success at all just scare the shit out of you?
No, I mean, really, my lifestyle hasn't really changed at all. Besides, the media and everything, and people strangers coming up to you and congratulating you, which is cool. But I always played poker before, and I really haven't spent any money yet. So, I mean, I haven't had any major...
You haven't bought anything?
I haven't bought anything yet.
What are you going to buy? Anything?
I don't know.
You have to buy something.
Bought some Christmas gifts.
Yeah?
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know yet. I mean, I'm going to wait before I make any major purchases or spend a bunch of my money. I'm not in any hurry. Gambling's rough, especially when you go on big downswings, so you got to prepare for that stuff in the long run.
Sure. And going back to the fans, have you ever had any creepy ones yet?
Yeah, you feel creepy ones here and there.
Where they're just so obsessed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to take that.
It's different.
Yeah.
I'm sure you get your fair share.
Phil Hellmuth held the record for youngest player for 19 years.
Yeah.
You know? And then Peter Eastate only held it for 1. Is it important to you?
I mean, yeah, it's a little important. It's pretty cool, you know, going out there your first year and winning it. So, I mean, it was a little important. I mean, it was my only year to beat it. I mean, Eastate,
right.
I don't know. It's pretty, it's surreal. I don't even know what's...
Yeah? Would you be sad if someone came in next year younger than you and took it away?
Not really. I mean,
No.
I mean, it's not like I won't care at all. I mean, I'm sure a little bit, but I'll be happy for the person, of course.
Do you predict it's going to happen next year?
Probably, I mean, records are made to beat, so it'll probably be beat in the next, few years or so, maybe.
Now, I heard you wanted to open a bar.
I wanted to open a bar before the World Series. I had a lot of money saved up, and, I wanted else income, not just from poker. And, I mean, I'm pretty busy right now, and there's a lot of other opportunities right now, so...
But you have to open a bar. We need a place to hang.
It's on hold right now. I mean, it might get opened up in the future, though.
So what else is in the future for Joe Cada?
Hopefully more wins. That's what I'm hoping for. Hopefully some more big titles.
Yeah, where do you think you can go from here? Do you feel like since you've accomplished the biggest thing in poker, do you feel like, what do I do next?
I mean, I still have that competitive drive to me. It's just like any other sport. As long as someone wins an NBA championship or, football, where do you go after that? Your goal is to get back there again. So that's my goal, and to win other big major events. Well,
maybe it's the WPT this week.
Hope. Yeah.
That'd be good.
Nice.
Last question. What are you going to name your bar if you open one?
Cada's.
Cada's?
It's easy.
I love it.
I'm so unoriginal.
I like it. All right, thanks.
Thanks.